We are out again, and look at the view. How stunning is that? That is Lake Windermere, and I can see the sea right over towards Morecambe. That must be Morecambe Bay, and that over there. We're on a little place called Gunner's Howe, or that's where we're heading. We've just got to get up to the top of it up there. The van's parked right down in yonder. If you can see down in the bushes down there, there's a tiny little white speck. The van's right down there. So we've had a fair walk. It's all been uphill. Nice stepped out path, so the path's been really good. The path then gets a bit more sketchier when you get up here, because if you turn left when you get to the top of the V where the Y is, it goes up over the rocks. We turn right, which follows a path round, then the path sort of almost peters off, and it's like you can just follow tracks where people have been walking. But yeah, Gunner's Howe in Windermere. We're planning to get to the top there and have a look. Now, we got here for sunset last night, running a bit late, so we were about an hour late, and I just saw the sun going down behind the clouds. I took a quick phone snap, but that was it. So we had a bit of an early night, and then I thought I'd get up for sunrise, set the alarm for 4 o'clock. The alarm went off, and because I'm with the good Mrs. C, do you know what? I couldn't be bothered to get up, so I stayed in bed, nice and comfortable. We had the vents open in the van, it was blowing a bit of fresh air through, so it was quite nice. So I just stayed in bed till about 7 o'clock when Darren turned up. He said, "Where are you?" And he knew exactly where I was because I sent him the what's 3 words, and he turned up. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll get up there and we'll see if we can get a shot with the camera. I've just taken a phone shot from here because I just like the rocks. The rocks just lead you down. Look at this, you've got a nice set of boulders and rocks down here which just lead you down to Windermere, and you've got the boats down in the lake. So I've taken a phone shot, and I'll show you that one. Literally just took it out of my pocket and took a quick snap. We will get to the top. It's got nice and cloudy now, and there's a little bit of a breeze all of a sudden. You can see by my face, it is really warm and sweaty. So yeah, we'll get to the top, take a couple of pictures, and we'll make this nice, short, sweet little location scouting video, I think. Whoa, what a view. So we've made it. We're at the trig point. As you see, me and Denise decided to run up there and try and beat each other, and she's got a head start on me, so she cheated. But yeah, we're at the top, and what a view you've got from up here. And I'm out of breath now. I say, one trig point. Say hello to Mrs. C. And Darren, who's with us as well. You must know Darren if you watch me videos. Right, so what can we see from up here? Pretty much everything. We can see for miles. We've got Windermere, leads you right up, right the way up through Windermere, Ambleside going up that way. So you'll have, I think probably over there, that's the the one that's just jumped off the tip of my tongue. Pikes, that's it. The Pikes are over that way. We're heading up that way tonight. We're going to go up to the Boffey, and behind us we've got Morecambe all round that way, and Blackpool will be down there, and then we got going over that direction. We'll be going over Yorkshire direction, I would have thought, and heading over sort of over Cumbrian way. So yeah, what a view, what a fantastic view. So I reckon it's time to get a picture now. Looking at these clouds, it's going to be quite a dramatic sky, I think. And there's a little tarn. There's a little tarn Can't see it from where I am, but you can from the top. Let's just show you this. There's a little tarn down here. I don't know what the tarn is, but there's a little tarn just down there. So I'm not sure what that is, but that's going to be pretty cool on another time. But this is a fantastic, beautiful little location. Never been here before, thanks to PDphotography. Check his video out, because he done a sunset here and got a couple of really nice shots from some nice colouring, which I should have done last night. So yeah, go and check his video out. I'll put a link for it up in the corner for you. All I need now is a shot set up and a couple of keepsake images. I'm trying to find something to make a composition, to create an image or make an image, or to do something other than just taking a phone shot. And I'm looking for some rocks or something that's going to give me some kind of lead into Windermere, because that's the way I want to shoot. I think that way, because that's more classic looking. So I've come down, I'm looking at these rocks here, see if I can do something with these, putting them in the foreground. In fact, where I am now isn't too bad, because I've got this set of rocks, and then I've got a tree line, then Windermere going off. Maybe a bit further down. It's all about getting the position sort of right, where it all looks right. So even there's quite nice, I quite like that. So you've got the same set of rocks, you've got a tree line in between, and it sort of gives you them layers going through. Quite like that. What about if we come closer to them? Does it give you more of a lead? And yeah, there's a bit of a line here. See this? There's a bit of a line, takes you through the image. In fact, that's actually quite nice. You've got a bit of a line in the rocks, natural sort of leading, going through the image that way. So that works. So that might work as a setup. What else have we got? What else can we use? If you come to the edge, you get the big vista. So you get this big vista here. But it's rocks. I like these jaggedy ones. These nice jaggedy rocks would be quite nice in the foreground. So we come down a bit lower, we've got some more jaggedy rocks down here. Put that in the foreground with a wide angle lens maybe. So yeah, get the camera out now, and I'll start off with this one. And you can see Mrs. C's behind. You can see she's up there. Just walk off, she's just gone down behind where the trig point is, just up there. So yeah, let's get this camera set up somewhere there. Use this as a leading line coming through the shot, and it's going to take you down to Windermere and then down off into the hills in the background. I've got the camera out, and I've got an image set up, and it's not a bad little image in all fairness. It's rocks in the bottom. Like I said, I put the rocks down on the bottom left, so I've got a nice leading line coming from the bottom left hand corner leading you up to the rocks, and I've got the tree line also leading you through, then I've got Windermere leading you through. Now we did just have a little white boat with some wash behind it. It was actually looks like it was a jet ski behind it, not jet ski or whatever you want to call them. And I've got a little boat right down in the bottom left hand corner. There's just a bit of light on the rock at the moment, so I'm going to take another shot with it. I haven't moved the camera or anything. I've got my selfie, I've got all the image there, but the clouds are really quite dramatic looking, so it's pretty good. But as the light comes over, it's just going to change the dynamics of this image. So I'll take a couple of shots and maybe do a bit of light blending or time blending again, maybe, if that's the case. And then once I've got this one, I'm happy with this, I'm going to move forward and show you that leading line and get that leading line as well, because I think that's quite nice. But that'll make the rocks bigger, that'll emphasize the rocks a bit more rather than the background. But I quite like this. I like the moodiness in the background with the light on the front, but if this light does carry on over, I will get a few bits, like the lights now down on the trees right down in the distance, so I'll take that one as well. And then again, if it goes down further across into the far hills, I'll take one of that as well. But this is a fantastic location. Really like this place. We have the next image. We've now moved further forward, and we've now got the rocks leading from right in the bottom left hand corner. And I'm just going to take a quick shot of first of all, just because there's a boat off in the distance. Now I'm not focus stacking or anything. I don't particularly want to. I want to leave it at f11, because if it drops off into the far distance, I really don't mind. I'm going to switch the video on to give you a quick idea of what it is I'm actually doing. So right down in this bottom left hand corner, now bearing in mind the image will be slightly different shape when I put it on, it's going to come down to this right in this corner, and then you've got this rock, as I said, it's this natural leading line that's taking you through the image, and then you've got this lovely line of the trees coming through there, and then you've also got the Windermere Lake going right the way through there, and it all takes you to this background and the nice clouds up there. And what I'm watching is there's a launch down there, and I've got the launch in it because I think that little boat's there, and I could do with a boat here. I could do with that launch being right there. Now if I can't find one, I might try and take one out of the last image and blend it into that one, because I think if I get the boat, the launch in there, it would actually look nice, because especially if he's heading in that direction, it'll almost send your eye down there. But he's just down there at the moment, so I might take another shot of him down there, because a couple of boats on the lake would be just nice. But yeah, nice simple image, natural leading line that takes you right the way through. Hit the shutter button again. Like I say, I'm not going to focus stack it. Maybe as a safety net I'll take a focus stack, just out of interest. I'll take one in the background just to be safe, but I'm really not too worried. I'm going to wait here for a few moments. I'm not going to move the camera. I can see if there's some light over on the hills behind you. I'll just show you now. Flick you around. There's some light just coming on down there, so if I wait for this bit of light to sort of drift up that side there as well, and maybe catch a bit of the hills there, that'd be nice to have a little bit of a different dimension to it, rather than having it all in shades. You've got a little bit of light patches and dark patches. So I'll wait for that to move along and get a couple more images as well. Third shot. I actually, well, this is the fourth. I actually took one a little bit closer, but I weren't keen on it. So this is the third shot. Third shot, same location, same set of rocks, same viewpoint, different position. I've now come down a lot lower. I'm actually crouched down on my hands and knees in a way. Tripod's squashed down as small as it will go, and I've tucked down actually in the set of rocks now, and I've got this natural leading line coming through the center of the image. I'll show you what I've got. I've got this natural leading line now leading through the image there, and I've got a rock line coming this direction, I've got a rock line coming this direction, and now I'm looking at more grasses and more greens and more stuff going on down there, and I'm just waiting for that little jet boat to come back down this way, and again Windermere leading you through. So it's exactly the same image, exactly the same image as what I had before, but three different positions. The light is still traveling across the land, so I'll get the light in different positions, and then time blend or light paint or whatever you want to call it, time blending really, because I'm taking images at different times, so I'll blend the different times into the image, just to make it work. I have focus stacked this one purely because I've got really close to the rocks now, so if I focus down on this foreground rock, by the time it gets to the trees, it will be going out of focus a bit. So this time I have focus stack. I've taken one image as a foreground, and then the rest of them I'm just concentrating on the light in the background going off. So just a case of watching. There's a little tiny patch of light right over on the top right hand side of the trees. I can see it on the back of the camera, which is quite nice. So yeah, these little pockets of light just makes it three-dimensional, because you've got light and dark positions, like, you know, shadows and stuff like that, which actually makes the image a little bit more interesting rather than just being one flat color right the way through. So that's quite nice. Yeah, I just need the boats now that I can blend them back into the water, and we'll be all good. And that's it then. I'm gonna probably check out and just call it a day. 3 shots, same location, same interest, same foreground interest, just in different positions using a different way of looking at it. So yeah, all in all, pretty good. There's another bit of light down there, just down in the trees, behind the trees, just leading off into the water. So yeah, looking good, looking really quite nice. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully it's quite interesting to see how I can make 3 different images out of the same set of rocks, the same foreground interest and the same background interest. And yeah, hopefully you pick something up. All f11 this time, didn't change my f-stop one little bit. Shooting in aperture priority, my shutter speed was changing slightly, but that's the way. I don't mind it working like that, and it's easy enough to blend in afterwards. So yeah, don't forget, like and subscribe, check out more videos from us, and like I say, thanks to Steve for this location, because it's a corker. Definitely be coming back here in different conditions. Definitely love this place. May even come up here on wild camp one day and all as well. So yeah, till next time, don't forget, like and subscribe, share the video, give us a thumbs up if you can, and see you next time. Ciao for now.